I've completed my first year in Dynasty, and I'm here to give you my full-on review, my full-on thoughts about the new Dynasty game mode in College Football 26. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome back to another College Football 26 episode. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a great episode for you today. I just got done with my first year of playing the Dynasty game mode. I just got done getting the national championship. There were so many more improvements in this game, which we're going to go over. Dynasty is such a big overhaul that, we have to do the first review. It's got to be the Dynasty game mode. So let's just get into it, guys. Welcome back. This is a 4 a.m. segment episode. So, my people that get up early in the morning, this one's definitely for you. Let's get into it. Let's talk about this Dynasty game mode, guys. Starting off, already the menu improvements are already here. The graphics on Dynasty, all the news that shows up on Dynasty looks a lot better now. I like how your coach...
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Visit USAA.com/bundle.
Bundle savings are off total premium, not available in all states or in all situations. To qualify, auto policy must be active prior to property policy issue. Subject to change. Restrictions apply. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
Is always in view now. Make sure you edit a decent coach because you're going to be seeing that goddamn coach all the fucking time. The coaches are a big thing in this game. Even if you don't create a coach, I like the fact that all these coaches have their preset builds in. This coach has got all of this stuff leveled up already, so you can build upon that. You can make that even better. You can go in and do your own thing, add some other stuff to make this coach even more elite. I really like that. Right now I got 2 dynasties going on. One with my shitty team, which I'm playing with the Michigan Broncos for my shitty team. I got them to the Nationals, and then the good team that I'm playing with right now is OU, and I picked the preset coach, so I will be, going in and editing that coach, adding to it, adding some more improvements, etc. I like how you get the choice of that. It's a really cool thing. Now, let's go over some stuff that I like about Dynasty. First of all, the recruiting is so much better now. I remember playing Dynasty on 25, and the recruiting is so slow. It's so slow to get into. It's just not that fun to play. 26, though, is such a big improvement with the recruiting. I like how, what you need is on...
This summer, try the new Strato Frappuccino blended beverage at Starbucks. It's the classic blended iced coffee you know and love, now topped with a creamy layer of handcrafted brown sugar cold foam. Available for a limited time. Your Strato Frappuccino is ready at Starbucks.
I just MailChimped my marketing.
You MailChimped your what?
I MailChimped my marketing with AI to create an effective marketing campaign in minutes.
No, MailChimp and Way.
Yes, MailChimp and Way. Now I can hyper-personalize my campaigns across email and SMS.
You can do all that with MailChimp?
What did I just MailChimp and say?
MailChimp your marketing with the #1 AI-powered email marketing and automation platform, Intuit MailChimp. #1 based on publicly available data on competitors' customers. Plans vary. SMS available as add-ons. Visit MailChimp.com.
Top, so all you need to do is go on top and look up, you need these QBs, you need this amount of running backs, you need this amount of wide receivers, tight end, edges, etc., linemen. Everything is out there, everything is available. It's easy to see now. It's not, you don't have to, guess at what you need like you always need to do, on these college football games. And, it just leads to such a better experience, such a more refined experience now. The recruiting system is a lot better now. You can also, one of the things that I like to set now is the auto recruiter, set a bunch of recruits in, put a bunch of scholarships, put a bunch of work in, and then kind of let the game do it itself. That's my favorite thing to do. I just like to get in there and get the action done. I do like, though, now that there's this, history now. So there's this whole, college football history now that gets updated as you're winning, rival games, as you're winning national titles, as you're, winning those conference championships. I like how that's now recorded in a history book so you can make your own history in college football now. One of the big things that I do like now is that you get to see your records. You get to see every time that you break a record, it's going to show up. The first thing that you see is your player breaking that record, and it shows on a whole ass list now. So you can see everybody's records. You can see, records from back to fucking 2011 till fucking 2009 to probably the fucking 90s if it's an old enough team, which is such a cool thing. I'm glad that the records are back. You can really see, you broke a lot of records in college football 25, but you never got to really feel like you broke those records. Now when you break these records, it feels a lot more better. You actually get to...
Yep, the beauty drunk drawer. Full of those used once, why did I buy this? That was a waste products. Stop adding to it. Shop at Sephora and break the cycle. Sephora only carries the hot, high-quality products you'll never regret buying and brands you can only find at Sephora, like Kayali, Makeup by Mario, Kerastase, and M Beauty. Shop the hottest beauty with no regrets, only at Sephora.
What if Black Friday deals were available in the summer? Don't miss week-long doorbusters at Best Buy during Black Friday in July. Learn more at bestbuy.com. Best Buy. Imagine that.
See the records that you break, which is such a great thing. And now the new college football. Another cool thing about Dynasty is that we got a trophy room back. Now, it's not the trophy room that I was really, one of the big things that I liked about the old ncaa is that you got to see this, cabinet and a trophy system. You don't get that, but I think this trophy room actually works really well. I like how all your trophies show up. I like, what you need to win, what you could be winning. I like that now that if you collect these national titles, now that you collect all these rival games, now that you collect all these conference championships, it's just going to make them feel a lot more better in the moment. I really like what the Dynasty is now. I think all these new improvements of the Dynasty mode is just such a great thing. Really just shakes up the gameplay more, and it definitely showed that they put a lot of time in the Dynasty game mode. Guys, how y'all feeling about this Dynasty game mode? I'm having such a great time, and if we're going to rate this year's Dynasty, this one isn't easy. Dynasty's easily getting just such a great review. This game mode's so much more fleshed out now.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Introducing the new Volvo XC90 with 7-seat versatility, Google built-in, and advanced safety features for all your precious cargo. The new Volvo XC90, designed for life. Visit volvocars.com/US to learn more.
Everything just feels more impacted now. It's actually fun to really go crazy and win a bunch of national titles now because you really get to see the progress that you make now, which is just so cool. Guys, I'm easily going to have to give this Dynasty mode an easy 8 out of 10. It's just that good. How are y'all feeling about the Dynasty game mode of College Football 26? I'm having such a blast. Now make sure, guys, you follow if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, because, this is a shorter episode because, the Dynasty mode is that good. But, guys, we got the Road to Glory game mode, which I'm going to be reviewing very soon this week. I'm also going to be reviewing Ultimate Team this week, too. And we're going to have a lot more thoughts about those two. So get ready for that. I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Bye.